I want an honest and practical answer from you all, not an idealistic one. So the question is, to get an improvement of 100% this year, your manager gives you two options. Option 1, complete 7 different projects, each from scratch, and submit in 7 days. Or option 2, distract or hold 3 of your teammates from completing their projects for 7 days. No issues if they get it completed on the 8th day. So which option would you choose?
Option 2. Second. First.
Good. Dear Toastmasters and guests, I would request you all to consider this as a courtroom where you all are the jury members and I am the lawyer presenting my case and trying to defend my client, who I feel have been wrongly accused for ages and eons. I want your complete, sincere and undivided attention, because at the end, you are the one to present the verdict. The entire series of events can be divided into 4 sections, and I want your permission to present each and every one of them in front of you. Do I have the permission?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. According to Vedas, an entire cycle of mankind has been divided into 4 parts. The first, the Satya or the Krita Yuga. Second is the Treta Yuga. Third is the Dwapar Yuga. And fourth is the Kali Yuga. The first set of events happened in Satya Yuga, or the age of truth. In this age, my clients were 2 brothers, Hiranyaksh and Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyaksh was the older one. They used to consider Vishnu and the gods as their enemies because they believed that in past the gods have tricked them from drinking Amrit, the holy nectar of immortality. It is said that the gods in heaven get their power from the worship offerings made here by the people on earth. So, to make the gods powerless, Hiranyaksh decided to steal Mother Earth. He abducted Earth from the solar system and hid it in some far reaches of the cosmic ocean. To rescue Earth, Lord Vishnu incarnated himself as the Varaha avatar and had a battle with Hiranyaksh and killed him, and thus rescued Earth and restored Mother Earth in the solar system in her proper orbit. This death of Hiranyaksh agitated Hiranyakashipu very much. He decided he will not allow anyone on earth to worship Vishnu. He started torturing people whoever defied his orders. But when he saw his own son Prahlad continue to worship Vishnu even after several and continuous threats and warnings, he decided to kill his own son and thus challenged the power of Vishnu. To save Prahlad, Vishnu reincarnated himself as the Narsimha avatar and punished Hiranyakashipu by killing him. With the death of the 2 brothers, the first age ended. The second set of events took place in Treta Yuga, or the age of righteousness. In this age, my clients were 2 infamous brothers, Ravana and Kumbhakarna. They had accomplished almost all possible types of power and knowledge. They used to rule over Lanka in a very just way. They had obviously the pride of being the most accomplished men on earth. When Ravana saw Sita, he thought that a lady with such superlative traits shall only be with him and not with Ram, who according to Ravana was just another common ordinary man. He abducted Sita and took her with himself to Lanka. But a point to be noted, my lord, that he did not take any undue advantage of Sita being alone and helpless in Lanka. Lord Ram, who was the incarnation of Lord Vishnu in that age, went to an all-out war against the brothers, which ended with the death of Ravana and Kumbhakarna. With this, the second set of series of events ended. The third set of events took place in Dwapar Yuga, or the age of valor. In this age, my clients were 2 ill-famed brothers, Shishupal and Dantavakra. Shishupal had the boon given by Krishna himself that he would be forgiven for such 100 mistakes, each of which would deserve a death punishment. A point to be noted, jury members, is that the social norm of that era was that only a person from a royal family was considered fit to be the chief guest in any ceremony. According to Shishupal, Krishna was the king just because he killed Kansa, but not because he was from a royal family. When Shishupal saw Krishna was greeted as the chief guest in the coronation ceremony of Yudhishthir, he became angry. He started abusing everyone along with Krishna. On completion of his 100th abuse, Krishna punished him by killing with his Sudarshan Chakra. When his brother Dantavakra got the death news of his brother, he waged a war against Krishna, which went long and bloody and ended with the death of Dantavakra. With the death of these two brothers, the Dwapar Yuga ended. Based on the facts I presented, do you feel that my clients were guilty?
No.
But in the beginning I told there are 4 sections to this entire series, and I have only told 3. I feel the 4th section will throw an entire new perspective and light to this entire case. Shall I go ahead and tell you the entire 4th section?
Okay.
Thank you. The 4th part or the 4th series of events took place before this cycle of mankind began. It happened in Vaikuntha, the holy abode of Lord Vishnu. One day, the 4 mind-born sons or the Manas Putras of Brahma went to Vaikuntha to meet Lord Vishnu. The gates of Vaikuntha are guarded by 2 brothers, Jaya and Vijaya. As their Lord Vishnu was resting, Jaya and Vijaya stopped the 4 sages from entering Vaikuntha. Upon being stopped, the sages became angry and cursed the brothers to get separated from their Lord and live on earth as mortal forever. As devoted as the brothers were, Jaya and Vijaya's heart filled with pain and they started pleading for forgiveness. But the sages denied. On hearing all this, Lord Vishnu came out and requested the sages, please forgive Jaya and Vijaya. But the curse could not be fully revoked. Only the timeline can be altered. Thus, Vishnu gave 2 options to their beloved Jaya and Vijaya. Option 1, take 7 births on earth as mortal and live the life as my true devotee. And on completion of your 7th birth, you shall be liberated. Or option 2, take 3 lives on earth and live as my true enemy and force me to kill you. And with the death of your 3rd life, you shall be able to meet me again. And thus, Jaya and Vijaya in their first life became Hiranyaksh and Hiranyakashyap. In their 2nd life, they became Ravana and Kumbhakarna. And in their 3rd life, they became Shishupal and Dantavakra. Dear jury members, I ask you, what could be the epitome of sacrifice, love and devotion other than this, that the true devotees of the Lord agreed to act as his enemies just so that they can be together again? If you feel that my clients were guilty, then we all are guilty who accepted to go with option number 2 to distract their teammates to get a 100% hike. If you think my clients deserve punishment, what punishment would you decide for yourself? Over to you, Roman.